So what were you talking about?
Okay, so the whole thing with your mom,
Hmm.
how is that going with work wise and
Well, it's been like pretty okay now because I've been like just trying to avoid her more. But because she just like said like she just said that because like yesterday I was trying to go out because I had no school, and I was planning on going out that day, and she just said no, and that kind of made me a little upset. But I didn't like make a scene like how I used to. I just kind of like asked her why, and then when she told me why, I kind of just like left and like went into my room so I wouldn't like so I wouldn't like make the situation worse or like
mm.
make a scene or something. So yeah.
Let's talk about what she was saying. So what would get that response from you? Like what was something you asked her and what was her
It's just
reaction?
sometimes like when I ask for permission, like when she tells me no, it's like the excuses she gives me, like it's not really like a good excuse, which is why I get upset because like the excuses sometimes she just says like, oh, like no, because just because I say so, or no, because your sister's gonna be alone and all this, but like we have cameras and stuff, which is understandable. Like I understand that I do have to take care of my sister when because she can't be alone, but like um I don't know. I used to be like home alone like that, and it wasn't really like a big deal to them when I
Mm.
was home alone. So like it kind of bothers me like why is it a big deal for her when it wasn't a big deal for me? But it's not the fact that she says no that bothers me. It's just like the reasons she gives me, like why she says no, that makes me upset.
What are some of the reasons?
Sometimes she says like, oh, like when she says like, oh, like I don't want your sister to be alone, or like just because. Sometimes she never really gives me a reason. She kind of just like, oh, because I say so, and that's most of the things she says. Like when I ask her, she's like, no, because I say so, or like no, because you need to rest and all this stuff, or like no, because you have like chores to do at home. No, because you have to clean your room or something. And like she never gives me like a actual good reason why not. And I like that kind of makes me upset because I just don't understand
Mm.
why not.
And your reaction, was it true what she said that you would like hit and damage walls and stuff?
Well, that that well that was well that does sometimes happen because of that because sometimes when I'm just like when I already had like the like everything planned out like when she says no like kind of just like makes me really upset because like now I have like nothing to do
Mm-hmm.
and like that just like I just have like a really bad breakdown because like when I have things planned out already like stuff to do and then she just says no that kind of like makes me upset because I already had everything planned out and like so like I just tend to like I just tend to my feelings just like get too out of control and I just tend to get like a little violent and just like hit stuff but that was like a long time ago. I don't like do that anymore. But
How long ago was that?
that was like that was months ago. Like it was
Okay.
a while ago.
And that was just your reaction from her telling you no.
Mm.
Okay. Besides your mom and at home situation, was there ever a situation where you weren't in control, like things just didn't go as you planned?
Mm, yeah.
Can you tell me about that situation?
Mm, I know when I tried telling my mom about when I tried telling my mom about like me being like a wanting to be a professional piercer and like I didn't want to go to college or like I wasn't interested. It was just like a really bad argument we had, and I did like kind of like lose control a little and like kind of just like walked out of the house and like I just needed like a long time. So like I kind of just like left the house and then like she was looking for me and then it was just like this whole scene like me trying to like it was just really bad. It was
Mm.
just like it was really bad to the point where my dad had to pull up and like kind of like fix the situation and that all happened like before work. So but yeah, it was like really bad. I think that's what caused like one of the holes on the wall. I think.
That you did? Okay.
Yeah.
Was that what she was talking about, fixing damage?
Yeah.
Okay. What else have you done to the house? Just
Well,
that.
the door situation, my door has always had like issues.
Uh-huh.
So like it's always kind of difficult to close it sometimes. So it's never because like I'm angry. I try not to close the door as hard because I know like that gets her upset. But my door like kind of doesn't work, so it's difficult not to like force it close. So, but that wasn't because of that. She just thinks it's because of that. But my door has been like ruined for a few years, so we've
Okay.
been trying to fix it.
Have you tried communicating better, or how's the communication been in this last couple of weeks?
Mm, I've tried communicating better with her, but it's just sometimes it's just I just don't like the fact that every time like I try to actually communicate with her, she brings up my makeup and stuff and just like, oh, like why do you always have to go out dressed like that? Like why can't you just like not wear that much makeup? And it's just like that kind of like annoys me because like it's every time. So when I do try to like have a decent conversation with her and like, oh, she always has to bring that up, so that kind of just ruins the mood. So I just don't try anymore. But like it's been okay. We haven't been like arguing that much because I've been avoiding arguing with her. But it's been okay. Oh yeah, and we did have an argument about me like because my boyfriend's graduation is next week and she's been wanting to get me a dress and I've been telling her, oh, like yeah, I'll just get a black simple dress, and she got upset because I have too many black dresses even though I only have two. And she just told me like, no, let's get you like a different color dress, and I was just like, no, like it's like part of the theme. So I and she just got mad saying like, okay, you're not gonna go then if you don't want to get a different color dress. And that kind of annoyed me because that doesn't make any sense to me. So, but I just left the situation because I didn't want to start like screaming at her and stuff. So,
Is there like something that can prove that that's the theme of the graduation?
um,
Or is that just something you and your boyfriend want to do?
I mean, I know a lot of people wear black dresses to graduation anyway, but I guess I just said the theme because so she could like let it slide, but that didn't work. So so I guess like I'm gonna try to talk to her about it today, but cause I don't see the issue was like I just want a black simple dress. Like I don't want to go like all out and buy different colors and stuff, and it also won't match my makeup. So I kind of just but I'm gonna try to like talk to her about it, but I don't know. I just thought it was kind of like weird that I'm not able to go because of a colored dress. So
Okay. Have you communicated to your mom about anything else?
mm-mm.
No, that was just it.
Yeah.
Okay. How's everything been with your dad and
Um. Well, we had an argument. I had an argument with him. Because on Monday I was I wasn't feeling good. I was my throat was like really hurting, and I tried to stay home because like I just couldn't. I didn't feel like I was able to like just like function like throughout the day. And my mom just like said no. We just had a little argument because she just kept saying no because I can't miss any days because she's trying to because then I won't graduate or something. And I was just like okay, whatever. So I was already upset, and my dad was when I got in the car he like kind of he just asked me like what was wrong and stuff, and I just stayed quiet because like I didn't really want to talk. I was already upset. My throat was like killing me already. So then he just got really mad at me for not wanting to talk, and that made me want to not talk even more. So so when he picked me up from work, he just brought the fact that like oh like you didn't talk to me when you left school and stuff, and I just told him like well you were like kind of talking mess, so that's not really like a good reason why I wanted to talk to you. So like, he just kept getting mad at me, saying like I didn't care, like I don't care about him, and stuff like that. And I was just saying how like, we just kept going like back and forth, and I just kept telling him like, oh well, you're always telling me how like, well I just told him like how you expect me to talk to you even though you were talking bad about me because I wasn't talking to you. Like that's not how things work. Like I was just telling him how if you want me to respect you but you don't respect me and stuff like that. And he just kind of left after that, and and we've been talking a little bit. I've just been a little distant because I'm still a little upset about the argument, but
Do you feel like you can talk to him differently than to your mom when you're talking to her?
Yeah, I feel like because like the fact that he doesn't live with me and like yeah, just the fact that he doesn't live with me, like I could just like be more open with him about like when I'm feeling upset, like I could like defend myself with him. So but when I try to do that, he just like says that, oh, I don't care, and that everyone just has to listen to me. But like that's not the point. So that's why it's kind of hard to like defend myself when that's all he has to say when I try to defend myself. So but it is easier for me to talk to my dad than it is to my mom. Cause like with my mom, when I try to argue, it's just like I can never win the argument regardless. So I just like tend to not try to defend myself, because then I get in trouble.
Have you ever tried talking to your mom like in different ways? Maybe easing up on the topic, or the discussion you guys are having, or maybe asking her a question like, why does this bother you so much? No.
No.
How is he? Give me an example of your conversation with your mom. Tell me something that you would do.
Okay. So what I would do, like to get more along with her, like to like get her more like to her good side, I would just try to like ask her, like make conversation with her, like ask her questions about like stuff, like like if we're like at the store, like just me and her, and I'm trying to like make conversation, like I ask her questions about like what we're getting and stuff like that, or like I just like, or we talk about like my sister, like how she's doing and stuff, and like, or she brings her up, and I tend to like make the conversation more. And but like so when I try to do like something nice for her, like I've tried doing that, like, but she always, then every time I try to do something nice, she's like, oh, like what do you want now? Like what do you want me? Like what do you want? What do you want? Like what do you want me to? What do you want to do today or some shit, like some stuff like that. Like what do you? She just thinks I like want something from her when I give her something nice. So
has that been the point other times when you give her stuff?
Sometimes, yeah. So, or sometimes it's just because I want to. I know not recently I've been only doing it just because like I've been wanting to. But it used to be because of that. I used to like get her stuff just so she could say yes, but that kind of like always hasn't been working. So, but now I just do it sometimes just because to be nice. But every time I do it, she's like, "Oh, what do you want now?" So I kind of just don't want to do it anymore. Because then she thinks like I want something from her when I do it, when that's not the case most of the time.
Do you still give it to her, or do you just be like, just forget about it and walk on?
I'm just like, okay, never mind, and then I just leave.
And she doesn't have anything to say? Now with this work thing about your makeup, what's going on with that?
Well, with that, well, every time she brings that up, now I don't really care about it anymore. Back when she like used to bring it up a lot, it was just as, like I didn't understand like why, because she would tell me like about how my managers would say that, but every time like I wore makeup like that, they would compliment my makeup, or they would. I was just like confused because I was like, why are they telling her about it when they could just tell me? And if they told me directly, then I would be like, okay, like yeah, maybe I'll stop wearing it. But they've never told me like directly, like no, don't wear that makeup anymore. So that's why it made me upset, because like they never told me directly, and they gave me compliments for it. So I just never understood. But like now, I kind of just like don't care anymore. Like I'll just not wear it now. Like it doesn't bother me anymore.
So you don't wear makeup to work anymore?
I only wear the eyeliner, but that's it. I don't wear anything else.
Have you ever asked the managers like if that was true, or was that just your mom saying it?
I never asked the managers because me and the manager that she was talking about, me and him don't really like communicate like that, and he kind of wrote like, I don't know, I kind of don't like him, but I haven't asked him about it because I don't know, I just feel like he's gonna like change the story, so that's why I haven't really asked him about it. But I've told I've asked my other manager about it, and I've told her like, hey, like maybe like tell me things directly, because it could cause like a little more issues like at home. And she was just like, yeah, like okay, like I'll just try to tell you directly, like if something's like bothering me. But with that, I kind of, it doesn't bother me anymore. So that's the only reason why it made me upset. Like it did make me upset a little because like my mom, like her saying that, but now like it doesn't bother me anymore. But like when she said like when she says that, oh, like it's fine anywhere else, but she got mad at me for wearing it at school once, so I don't. She can be weird with that. Like sometimes she could say, "Yeah, you can wear wherever you want," but when I do wear wherever I want, she gets upset sometimes. So
Is it because of your color choice, or is it because of your makeup, the way you wear it, or?
it's just my makeup, the way I wear it. That's
Mhm.
it. She doesn't really care about like the outfits sometimes, but it's mostly just about the makeup.
Have you ever tried compromising?
Mm-mm.
Maybe like if since you wear eyeliner, maybe it could just be like, normal like to your lid instead of going all the way up, or
I'm just so used to like making
doing
it
the
go
whole.
out. Yeah, I'm just so used to it. But like, I had this thing when I was younger that I would just like, um, sorry, I would tell myself, I would tell myself like, oh, like it's kind of dumb, but like when I was younger, I would tell myself like, oh, like don't like your mom, like don't ever like change like how you look or like what you like because of your mom. So I kind of just like stuck with that.
Good for you.
Yeah, because since from a young age, she's been like kind of doing that. So I've been always telling myself like, just from a young age, that like I'll never change because of what my mom tells me. So
Good, and that's how you feel comfortable, and that's how it should be, because we don't want you ever to feel like you can't be who you are just
yeah,
because other people are telling you otherwise.
yeah, that's what I've been trying to tell my mom, but like she takes it like the wrong way. So, but I don't get upset because of the makeup, not wearing the makeup at work anymore. Like I don't care. It's just like it makes me upset when she like doesn't let me wear it somewhere else, like where, because she said like, oh, she doesn't care like if I wear somewhere else, but sometimes she does care, and that makes me upset because she said it before that she doesn't care, but yet sometimes she gets mad at me for it.
When she comes with you with that approach, like, do you ever have something to say to her? Like, you just told me this the other day. Why is your?
Yeah, I do bring that up, like when she got mad at me for not wearing, like because well, because I was getting dropped off from school to change for work, and she was outside and she just like texted me saying like, don't worry, I don't want you wearing like that makeup to school anymore, like, and then I talked to her at work, and I told her like, oh, like you said it was okay anywhere else, why is it an issue now? And she kind of just ignored it. She kind of was just like, she just went like that, and she was just like, go back to work, and she's never brought it up ever again. So maybe it like, maybe that made her realize. So, but she hasn't gotten mad at me for it. She's just been like, "Oh, why do you wear your makeup like that?" Let's see.
What about the events you were going to?
Yesterday, because yesterday I was planning to go like go see fireworks because my boyfriend was having his like senior sunrise, and they were having like fireworks, and I was just inviting her to that. I was just asking if I could go, and she just said no because my sister like was gonna be alone, and that it was gonna rain, and my sister's scared of rain. So, and it's true, but I don't think it rained yesterday. Did it rain yesterday? It did. Oh, okay. Never mind.
That's funny.
But yeah, but that was that was the reason. I didn't get like mad at her. I didn't scream at her. I just asked her like why, and then when she said that, I just like kind of went back. So I didn't like really make a scene or got mad at her. I kind of just like didn't talk to her. So yeah.
Do you ever say anything politely, like, okay, thank you for listening to me?
No,
Just,
no, because I don't know. I don't get. I only say thank you when she says like, when she lets me. I'm just like, okay, like thank you. Like I'll let you know when I get there. I always tell you when I leave. But other than that, no.
Why? Maybe
Because like I don't have a reason to say thank you if you didn't let me go.
because at least she's taking into consideration that you're asking.
True.
So it's like, just thank you for listening to me, and just.
Actually, that could be a good idea. That might that might like, make
It
her,
might be a little bit better. You don't
yeah.
know. She's gonna be like, oh yeah, she's considering me. So.
Actually, yeah, that might work. I might use that.
So did you go yesterday or you stayed home?
I stayed home.
Okay.
Because if I went, then I would have gotten in trouble, and then she would have brought that up. So
Okay.
I just stayed home. But I've been like, the reason why I get upset at her because of like her not letting me go out is because she just never gives me a valid reason, or like sometimes I just really like can't be home. Like I just need to be like distracted. So like when she says like when I need to be distracted and I've already made like plans and stuff, and then like her saying no like makes me like really upset because then I have to like be alone at home. Like I feel like I feel like trapped at home sometimes, and I just want her to understand that like me like going out is not like, it's just me like being like, I just want to be able to distract myself. I don't want to like be at home like stuck and like feel like alone, and like I just want her to understand that, but it's like I've already tried. It's kind of like not working. So
How have you tried though? Like just with those events that you like to go to, is there something in particular that maybe you think she could agree to, or
like sometimes when I want to go out, I do like change like the like, if I say like I'm gonna be somewhere else, I say like or when sometimes when I ask her like, I say I want to go somewhere else, so like she lets me go, but sometimes it doesn't really work. So um yeah, it doesn't really work. Like I've tried telling her like, oh, like I don't feel good, like is it okay if like I can go out, and she would still be like, no, like you're always using that excuse to like for me to say yes, and then she just keeps saying no, no, no. So I just kind of like leave it alone. No.
and how come you don't want to be alone?
It's just when like in my room, like I just feel like I'm missing out because like everyone else is like going out, and then I'm like in my room stuck. So I just feel like really alone when I'm like in my room. And then my sister doesn't really talk to me. Like our relationship isn't really like that good, so we don't really talk to each other. So it kind of feels like I'm the one home alone. So
You're like the outsider.
yeah, that's what it feels like. That's why I don't really like to go to be at home. But um, I can't really tell my mom anything because she doesn't understand like why.
How did you feel when she was talking about how you get so upset over little things?
I mean, I kind of got offended because it's true, but I feel like she just doesn't like see like why like those little things make me upset. That's why, because she sees it as like, oh, like that's just me being crazy and stuff. But like I just want her to understand like why those things make me upset. But she kind of like takes it the wrong way. Like she like she like changes the reason like why I tell her stuff. So I don't know. Like I just kind of just like let it. Like I don't even like sneak out anymore or anything like that. I just like stay home. So, and I've been staying like a lot more home like these past weeks, and like it's not like, I don't think it's like good for me, to be honest, to stay home like this all day.
She doesn't let you go out with your boyfriend either, or like if he was to take you out.
Like she she's been trying to like avoid me seeing him. Like she's been trying for me to like see him less, which is something that I don't really like, because I see like I try to go out with my boyfriend like at least like twice a week, because it used to be like every day, but like I'm trying to like less it so I could say yes more, but it's not really working. So she still says no like regardless now. But I was gonna try again today, but we'll see.
Is there a reason why?
She just, I don't know, to be honest. She just says that it isn't normal for me to like see him every day, or it's not normal for me to like I don't know. She just says like, oh, like you're supposed to be like hanging out with us or like with your family, like at least like, or she just makes it seem like she's like jealous of me hanging out with him like a lot instead of her. Cause like, even when I didn't even when I didn't know him, I would still not hang out with her because it was just like the reason why I just don't like hanging out with her is because I don't like the vibe that I get when I hang out with her because she always brings up something about me. So I just don't like when I hang out with her and then she brings up something about me or like my makeup or like the way I dress or stuff like that. So I kind of just never liked to hang out with her, to be honest. So I just don't. I feel like it's because now I'm going out more.
Mm-hmm.
She's like getting more like upset because I used to not like go out at all. So maybe she's like not used to it. So I don't know. She's never given me like an actual reason why. So I don't know, to be honest.
Have you ever tried to go back and be like, well, if I can't go out with him, can you take me out to eat? Can you take me to the store? Let's go shopping. Let's go to the movies. Let's go get our nails done.
It's because the fact, like, when I say that, it's because if I do say that, she's gonna make me pay for all of it. So if I, that's why I don't really like.
It goes back on you.
Yeah. So, cause like when she said about the dress, she's like, oh yeah, like why don't you come with me to get the dress so you can get a different color, and I know if I do that, I'm gonna have to pay for the dress, like the whole thing. So at least like if I'm gonna like go buy a dress, at least make me buy something that I actually like.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why that's also why I didn't like. Okay, like that's fine. Like I'll go with you because if I do go with her, I'm gonna have to buy an ugly dress that I'm not even gonna like,
and you still have
and I still have to pay for it. So just like I don't win in that one. So that's why I don't really like to say that because then I have to pay for everything because I'm the one that invited her. So.
Have you tried compromising on the dress? Maybe if you still want a black dress, maybe just getting something that would be like a different color on it, or
maybe, but I don't really have like that much. I don't really have any other color other than black. So, but she doesn't like that. So she just wants me to have it like a different color. Maybe like red would work, but I don't know. I feel like black would be just more simple for a graduation.
What about navy blue, since it still looks dark?
I don't know because like it's because the fact that I feel like it just won't match my makeup, to be honest. So
maybe just a little.
Maybe just a little bit, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what she says today.
Okay. How have your eating habits improved? Have they not improved?
They have improved.
Okay.
I've put more like of a schedule when I cause I like to do things like on like certain time. Mm-hmm. So I've been like putting on like a schedule on when I want to eat or something. Like I eat more at school now. Good. And like just like when my mom isn't home, like I'll make myself like something to eat, or like I'll cook something. Because I feel like I like cooking more, like doing stuff. Because then like I get to do different things and it's like distracting. So that's what I've been doing. Like the past few days that I've been home by myself, like I've just been cooking myself food.
But just for you, not for anybody else?
No.
Okay. But that's good.
Yeah.
You're keeping up with it. What, have you made an appointment with your doctor?
That's another thing that like I've been trying, like I've been sending her messages and I've been calling her, she just hasn't been answering.
Your doctor or
my doctor?
Okay.
Which is like kind of concerning because like I do need like because my mom lost the paper that she gave her for the psychiatrist, so I kind of need that, and I also need like a little paper that says like I have ADHD to give to my school, and she hasn't been like answering me, so I haven't been able to make an appointment.
Is there anybody like from the office or?
It's only her.
It's only her?
Yeah. But I've been trying to call her, but it says she isn't there. So I don't know if she's like on vacation or something. But I don't know.
Maybe going to her office.
I have been thinking that, but like, I don't know. I feel like it'd be weird if I just come with a like appointment and stuff.
You can just ask. Just show up and just ask if they could just give you a copy of your paperwork.
Well, that's true. Yeah, I could do that. I'll try calling her again today, and if she doesn't answer, then I'll probably just pull up.
Okay. closing thoughts, anything? You're good?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so I already stopped my video. Don't forget to do your homework if you still have it. Okay. What's it called? See how that helps out with your mom. Thank you for not destroying the house any further. Another thing would be think about doing the compromise. If the makeup might be a little bit too much, try dial in just a little bit, just to see how it goes. With the dress, if you can find a navy blue dress or something that's just a dark shade of color, maybe that would work for her. Maybe a dark purple, dark red, I don't know, maroon or something. You never know. That could be cool for you too, so that you don't get to miss out on his graduation and stuff. Work on your coping skills worksheet if you still have it, and don't forget to bring your homework next time. Okay. And then see about going to your doctor's office so that you can get your paperwork, and hopefully if you gain the weight you can get your medication. Okay. All right, and I'll see you next time. Okay.
When's our next appointment?
It would be on